another quick article. I'm not going to go too much over it, but I just wanted to share with you guys just because we are in the crypto space. So I talked a lot last week about how a lot of these major banks and major governments have kind of, officially admitted and are officially testing their version of digital currency. So, even this report here, it says around 90% of the world's central banks are now exploring CBDCs, which is basically digital currencies. The article actually has a list of all the banks that are currently using test environments to accelerate the adoption of these digital currencies. So you see Deutsche Bank, HSBC, you got Wells Fargo, and in addition, they're working with like Citibank and Trust Bank and a lot of these other, well-known banks that we come to know and love. So, as far as from a crypto perspective, a lot of us, like me and Jamar, we've been saying this since 2016, 2017. And a lot of you guys in DCG that have been around for a while, you've been hearing the same exact narrative. So the fact that they're actually testing the environments for digital currencies, in my opinion, just confirms what we already knew was coming around the corner. So, when we start seeing news guys that, they're ready to launch or they're getting close to launch, something like that, I think we can see a spike in the crypto market. But also, a huge spike as far as regulation as well, because I don't see them pouring in trillions of dollars into their versions of these digital assets without the correct regulation as well. So, thought it was something interesting. I didn't know all these banks were currently actually testing transactions and whatnot. So, definitely something to keep your eyes on. All right. I got a couple more things to go over, but I want to circle around real quick to answer Christina's question. So Christina, it sounds like you're saying you're trying to claim your dog credits. So I just dropped a link in the chat for the exact link. I had that same issue as well, and I just had to switch browsers. So I'm not sure, Christina, which browser you're using, but it works for me on the Chrome browser and also the Brave browser. Okay. So all you have to do, Christina, is go to the site mentioned, connect your wallet. Once it's connected, you'll see it at the top right here. I've already claimed mine, so the input says 0. But if you have dog tokens to claim, that amount will be here, and then you can claim all of those. And then also, Christina, if you were participating in the dog BUSD or dog BNB liquidity pools prior to the pause, those will be right here. So you have credit BUSD dogs and credit BNB dogs. My suggestion is there's a slider that comes up here if you have tokens to claim.
Hey,
go ahead.
Let me share my screen so this way they can see us do it in real time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, if you haven't claimed, go ahead.
I haven't claimed them.
Go ahead.
And this is kind of OJT we want. So I'm going in, I'm connecting the account, like you said, on the BNB network.
Yep.
Hopefully I didn't forget which one.
See, yep. So for example, yeah. So if you see
Actually,
here,
Jamar have more dogs than that though.
Yeah, I don't know how many wallets you have, bro.
Yeah, that's not right.
Or did you have, and it depends too. A lot of people have theirs in a liquidity pool. So if you go to credit BUSD dog LP, right to the right of, right there. Scroll down. See, most of your dogs are here, Jamar. So if you were to claim this right now, you get 127 dogs.
If I let it stay here, I get 419, right?
No, so that's the LP. So I'm suggesting people claim all dogs because with the LP, if you claim it in LP form, you can only withdraw 2% a day of what's in the liquidity pool. Versus if you claim all dog tokens, you can immediately trade those if you wanted to. I don't recommend it because the tax is going to be high at the beginning, but if price appreciates like it is right now at Pigs, it's went from $30 to 140 and is actually sitting there, is not dropping. you're going to get way more value and make way more money off that. So dogs is actually going to launch at about $43 per dog at the beginning. And based on the tax structure, being 90% at the beginning and going down 1% a day, price should definitely hold. And in my opinion, keep increasing as pigs is increasing. So for example, Jamar, if you scroll down real quick, at bare minimum, you have 127 dogs, and the bare minimum price should be about $43. What is that? 43. That's $5,000 right there. So, if price appreciates even to the level of pigs, you're talking about 20, 30 grand in dogs that you'll have, over the next couple months, just on this particular wallet. And
Right.
so what I would do, Jamar, if you go back to credit BUSD dogs. So Christina, this is what you would do if you have the liquidity tokens. There's a slider, this blue slider that's on your screen, Jamar. If you drag that slider, so if it's all the way to the right, that's saying you want no dogs, you want all liquidity tokens. If you drag it all the way to the left, you want all dogs, no liquidity tokens. So you can do a mixture. You can drag it in the middle and get half and half. It's really up to you, but directly from the developer, he recommends, claiming all dogs. That way you capture most of the price appreciation. But like I said, totally up to you. So if you hit credit, Jamar.
All right. Just credit it, right? Yeah.
Yep, just hit credit. Hit confirm. Yeah, you can come off mute, Christina. And then boom, credit it successfully. So now when the farm launches in the next 2 weeks, Jamar will have these 127 dogs sitting in his wallet. Okay, so this is all this step is doing is getting your dogs ready to be put in your wallet. So you can credit that one as well. So it looks like most of your dogs, Jamar, were in the BUSD pool, BUSD dogs. So hit claim, yep. And then go to the first one, claim dogs, and then just go ahead and claim that one as well. All right, so that's it, guys. Just go through the 3 tabs, claim your dogs, and then October 18th is the relaunch. You'll be able to trade dog tokens 30 minutes before launch or LPM, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you.
So would I have anything on the pigs?
Yeah, so pigs has been out for months. So if you go to animalfarm.app, I'll put it in the chat. Animal Farm.
I got the old one, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the current one right now. So I just put the link in the chat. So yeah, not this one, Jamar.
All right.
Yeah, the one that's in the chat. Yeah, this is the old one.
So I have a question, but first the issue that I had, I didn't have it on the BNB chain, but it didn't prompt me to put it there. I didn't realize I didn't have it there. It was so weird. It just wouldn't connect, and I was like, gee, but I figured it out, so that was cool.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had dogs and pigs, and I had staked cake and I had staked BUSD.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the pigs, but it says I got no dogs, and I can't. And it says I got no cake and I got no BUSD. So I don't understand that. I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah, it could be a couple of things depending if you claimed it or not. We'll work offline, Christina, and I'll just take a look at it with you. Because it could be a couple of things, but
Yeah, no problem.
Jamar, go to the pig pen. Go down. I'm just curious. So go down. Okay, so yeah, so you have, so right now, just off the interest piece, what you have about $300 just on the interest, but if you go up a little bit, you also have 23.6 pigs, Jamar, that if you wanted to withdraw those right now, you could. So, even with that, That's what times 140 a pig. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my calculator up.
Yeah, I got some other wallets, so I got to go through this again.
Yeah. So that's about $3 grand, $4 grand right there. And then go to the piggy bank. So yeah, you ain't telling how much you got yours spread out.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose track of wallets because when the machine went down, I was like, man, where are all my wallets?
Yeah, so yeah, you go to piggy bank.
I'm at piggy bank.
Yeah, you know you got too much. You got thousands just sitting around. Don't even. All right. So yeah, you got that. So yeah, so definitely check all your wallets. I have multiple wallets as well, so I definitely understand. So, a lot of these DeFi projects that we were in, 6 months ago are non-existent. I mean, and honestly, now that I'm thinking, I mean, this is probably the only one that I know is actually still running. So, I kind of like that it paused in a sense because the market is down 70-80% from when it did pause. So even if you just get back the money you put in, is really a win because all the other assets like Matic, ETH, et cetera, Bitcoin are down drastically, since this farm was paused. So, I'm taking it as a win. I'm still making money. We got a couple of Mastermind members, even from the Houston event, said they're pulling out their profits daily. So, we're going to keep it pushing. And the 18th is the relaunch. So, hey, let's get it. All right. So I'm gonna speed through this real quick. Another project or a couple projects, GMX. So we mentioned this, I want to say about 2 calls ago. This is one of the coins I was looking at, for the long term, kind of buying that September dip going into October. And the reason being is it's kind of like Gains. It's another platform that you can trade leverage crypto directly through your wallet. Fully decentralized, which is, very big for, a lot of these big wallets. For example, 69 million trading volume, 69 billion, sorry, 117,000 users. So we kind of go back to the charts over the past 90 days, for example. You can see here, past 24 hours up 25%, past week 20%, past 14 days 30%. So if you bought when we first started mentioning this a couple of weeks ago, you definitely should be in profit. But what I like about it is the volume has actually been pretty insane and going up daily, 254 million in the past 24 hours. But what we all love and what I know Jamar love is it's a low supply token. So the max supply is 13 million, but the total supply right now is only 8 million. So all of the tokens that are currently circulating is included in the total supply.